One of the things I hear the most from people who want to do something totally different, whether it's changing a job after years in the same company, starting a business, or even trying a controversial diet, is this: how can I know if I'm making the right decision? Today, I want to talk about something that's been a game changer not only for me, but also for my clients. This is something that will help you make better decisions in your personal life, business, or career. Welcome to At What Point, the podcast where we dive into the real, raw, and rewarding journey of personal and professional growth. I'm Catherine, your host, here to guide you through mindset shifts, powerful aha moments, and the resilience it takes to thrive no matter what life throws your way. Whether you're climbing the corporate ladder, taking the leap into entrepreneurship, or just looking for that boost of motivation, you are in the right place. Let's dive in. I don't pay attention to what people say. I pay attention to what they do. When you are on the edge of making a big decision, you are often bombarded with opinions. Everyone has something to say. Your friends, your coworkers, your family. You will hear things like, "That sounds risky," or "Are you sure you want to leave your stable job?" Some people might genuinely care about your well being, while others are just projecting their own fears onto you. And sometimes these opinions can leave you feeling even more confused, second guessing yourself, and wondering if you are on the right path. But here's the thing: words are easy. It's so much easier for people to give you advice than to take action themselves. What really matters is action. People's actions reveal their true beliefs, priorities, and even motivations. When you listen to what someone says, you are only getting a glimpse on their perspective. But when you observe what they actually do, you're seeing what truly drives them. If someone tells you to stay in a safe job, but they have never taken a risk in their own life, that tells you something. If someone say they support your goals but never shows up to cheer you on, that tells you something too. Always remember that if you want to make clear, confident decisions, whether it's switching careers or starting your new business or even making a major lifestyle change, you need to pay attention to people's actions, not just their words. Actions give you insight. They help you see beyond the surface, giving you a clear picture of reality so you can make decisions that are truly aligned with your goals and values. Putting this into perspective takes intention and patience. It means stepping back, paying attention, and being willing to observe before you act. For me, this way of paying attention became the key to understanding who I was really dealing with. So let me show you how these play out for me when I was working in corporate. You know, when I was in corporate, I was the quiet one in meetings. I didn't jump into conversations or make quick judgments. I listened. I observed. I pay attention to the way people responded under pressure, how they treated their colleagues, and whether their actions matched their words. I remember working with a senior executive who always talked about valuing teamwork and supporting her employees. But in practice, she rarely gave credit to her team and often took the spotlight for their work. Her words say one thing, but her actions tell a completely different story. And because I pay attention to what she did, I knew I had to manage my expectations and protect my own growth. This habit of observing actions over words helped me make smart strategic decisions. It guided me in who to trust, who to collaborate with, and when to walk away from situations that didn't align with my values. You may be asking yourself, "So, Catherine, what does this mean for me?" Well, if you're thinking about starting something new, like your business, a new career change, or a bold new chapter, you will hear a lot of advice. Some of it will be supportive, Some of it will be discouraging. Instead of getting lost in their words, look at what these people do in their own lives. For example, let's say you have a friend who's telling you that starting your own business is too risky. But ask yourself, is this person living the kind of life you want? Are they taking risks to pursue their own dreams? Or are they staying in the comfort zone because they're afraid of change? Their actions will give you a clear picture, more than words ever could. The same goes for mentors or advisors. If you're considering a coach or maybe a business partner, don't just listen to their pitch. Look at their track record. Are they living proof of their advice? Do their actions align with the results you want for yourself? One thing to keep in mind is that observing people's actions is not just about gaining insight, it's about using that insight to make decisions that move you closer to your success. So, how can you start applying this in your own life? Let's break it down into a simple steps you can take right now to get clarity and filter out the noise. I want you to ask yourself, what are this person's actions telling me about their beliefs? Do their actions align with the life I want to create? Am I making this decision based on someone else's fears or my own goal and values? Write down your answers. This simple exercise will give you clarity and help you filter out the noise. Here's the thing, when you start applying this approach, it doesn't just help you make decisions, it empowers you to build the life and success you truly want. By observing actions and using that insight, you are no longer relying on guesswork or other people's fears. You're making choices rooted in reality, choices that align with your vision and goals. And that's exactly what guided me when I took the leap from corporate life to entrepreneurship. Let me tell you, when I decided to leave my corporate job to pursue my dream of becoming a business coach, everyone around me had their doubts and warnings to share. People told me I was stepping into uncertainty, that the market was too competitive, and that I was risking my stability. But here's what I noticed, most of those voices belong to people who were stuck in jobs they despised, living paycheck to paycheck and feeling unfulfilled. Their words were telling me one thing, but their actions revealed the reality of their lives. They were not building something they love, and they were not experiencing the financial freedom I wanted. Instead, I choose to pay attention to those who were living the life I aspired to, the entrepreneurs who had built successful businesses, the risk takers who created their own paths, and the people who woke up every day excited about what they were building. These were the people who had achieved financial success while doing work that truly mattered to them. Their actions showed me that it was possible to create both a fulfilling and financially rewarding life. By observing these role models and learning from their journeys, I made the leap with confidence. And because I trusted the path paved by their actions, not just their words, I've built a thriving six plus figure business doing work that I love. I didn't just take a chance. I made an informed decision based on a real evidence of what success could look like. Here is something I want you to remember from this episode. At the end of the day, your decisions shape your life, and the clarity you need comes not from what others say, but from observing what they do. Actions reveal truth. Actions reveal priorities. And when you start making decisions based on actions, you empower yourself to move forward with confidence. So, at what point will you stop letting words cloud your judgment and start trusting what actions show you? When you make decisions based on actions, not just opinions, you are setting yourself up for success. You have got this, friend. Pay attention. Trust what you see. and take that step forward. Thanks for joining another episode of At What Point. I hope today's conversation sparked some inspiration for your journey of growth and transformation. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to visit katherinebeltran.com/podcast for show notes, special discounts on coaching packages, and freebies to help you keep moving forward. And last but not least, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a show. See you next time.